There we go. What's up, guys? The Blue Hedgehog here. Welcome back to another episode of my F1 2021 My Team Career Mode. Race number 18 today for the Mexican Grand Prix of Season 2. If you did miss the previous race, that was the USA Grand Prix, which our team got a 1-2 result out of that. Then be sure to go check that video out before you see this one. It was an incredible result for the team. Now we're here in Mexico, and we're ready to go qualifying here at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. Watching Hell's Kitchen and all that, so yeah. I'm going to try to get Season 2 done for you guys here tonight, because... or I'm going to try to get Season 2 out for you guys, try to get this season done, because I really feel like I'm taking too long for that season, as I turned way too early and got a corner cut, so we need to be careful on that. Season 3 is going to be a fun one for us. Haven't had any upgrades. We're going to upgrade the car for the next race. That would be the Brazilian GP. That will be our next race. So yeah. So after Ferrari's dismal run in USA, we are now 14 points back in the Constructors. As far as the Drivers' Championship is concerned, we are now third in the Drivers' Championship with these races to go. Might have left a little bit of time through that stadium section, so hopefully it will not hamper us. 16, 5, 8, 9. That was our first lap. We're going to do a second lap on these tires. That was an okay first lap, if you ask me. Of course, we got a new durability upgrade that we just got on the car. Gained 0.2 in Sector 1. That's really good. Aiken goes to P5. Chet lost a lot of time. Wow, we're off by 3 1,000ths in the middle sector. Improved by 14 milliseconds. That's okay. Of course, we got to get ready for the race tomorrow, or for the race coming up. It's going to be wet to start off the race. We're going to be on full wets, then it's going to get to intermediates, and then it's going to be dry. So we're going to probably go on to the... Probably want to go on the hard tires to try to go to the end. How far can you go on the hard tires? 50 laps, so... We're going to have to time the strategy right. Of course, rain really played a factor in us winning the race as far as the USA race is concerned. Now we're down to P13 with time still yet to be found. So I'm losing a little bit of time in the middle sector. Right around here is where I'm starting to lose all that time. So I really feel like I need to pick up the pace through the middle sector. I think that's where we're losing time, is through the stadium section. So see if we can get a boost. See if this could really help us, or really gonna hurt us, if you know what I mean. Start picking up some speed. Okay, that was not a clean first 3 turns, but that's okay. But that is our personal best in Sector 1. Trying to stay off the curbs. Because if we get on the curbs, we're going to start losing time. And that's where we're starting to lose time, through the middle sector. Wow, we lost 3/10 in the middle sector, if you ask me. Whoa! Ran really wide coming out of the stadium section. That's not going to help our first lap.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
So we're still P14, but we're going to go for a second lap. Man, lost a lot of time through Sector 1. Tires are going to be a really big issue, if you ask me. So we're going to start on the rain tires, the full wets. We'll start on full wets, then we're going to go to inters, and then we're going to figure out what tire will be good for us to go the rest of the way, because I really don't want to be on those soft tires. Really just trying to get the exit perfectly. Gained a lot of time, just did not improve that lap. So, starting to get a little worried.
I know the team back at the factory put in a lot of hours getting the car ready for you this weekend. Let's repay them with a strong performance.
Alright, we're going to see if that's really good enough, or if we left some time on the table. Really don't know if that lap is really going to be good enough. Survey says, as Boltas was the quickest. I do apologize if I hadn't had a chance to show the bottom, but yeah. Looks like we barely got through. Wow, Giovinazzi's out. Giovinazzi outqualifies Raikkonen. Russell outqualifies Latifi, and Mick Schumacher outqualifies Mazepin. Of course, Russell will not be with Williams next year in the F1 2022 game. He'll be at Mercedes, the same team he replaced Lewis Hamilton after Hamilton tested positive for COVID this time last year. Alright, so we got a second run we're going to go for. Ooh, it's raining. Let's go. We got to get out on track. If we don't, we're going to hurt our time. I really don't know how cloudy conditions are going to affect this car, but we'll just have to see how that's going to go. Because if we get into the top 10 Q3, we're going to have 2 sets of tires ready to go. Of course, we didn't upgrade the car going into this weekend. We just left the car the same as USA, so we're going to upgrade the car after this weekend, or when we get back to the what's the word I'm looking for? Not HQ. It's when we get back to the team thingy, we'll start putting some upgrades on the car. Get it ready to go for the next race in Brazil. Of course, if you do not make it to Q3, normally you would get a free choice of tire, but because we're starting on full wets to start the race, that mandatory 2 dry tire rule is going to go out the window. I'm just cutting that corner just because I'm trying to get some more time out of the car. We're trying to get the car perfect as we just got over the curb. And I hope we didn't do any damage to the car, because if we do, that's really bad. So I feel like, after we get a couple of laps on the tires, I feel like we just start losing pace. We're now 4th quickest. It's like we're just starting to lose pace on the car. I just think, the mistake is going through that stadium section. I think that's where we're starting to lose some time through that section. And taking turn 3 wide was not going to make the car any better. But remember, this is a brand new engine we had in this car back in Japan, which we had to retire out of the race due to a crash. Then we come back out and win the USA Grand Prix, which was really good. A nice little bounce back us finishing second to our teammate Jack Aiken, who has never even won with our team ever since we acquired him in 2020 in the F1 2020 My Team Career Mode.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Just 1 lap of pace is fine, and then, like that, just goes away. Okay. Well, if we put a new set of tires, we're going to see if that will make the pace. Wow, we're up by 6/10. Wow, we got to figure out 6/10. Aikens, as of now, is out of qualifying. Yeah, we're going to have to go for a second run on these tires. Go for a second set of tires. We'll probably have to use an old set if we get to the top 10 for Q3. Now the sun's out, so let's see if a brand new set of tires is really going to help. Really going to help, or really going to hurt. Because we're going to end up having some used soft tires for the race, and that was not what we wanted. That's the best corner we did that's the best final corner we did. So we'll see if we can get a good lap here. Let me know in the comments down below what teammate you want us to get for season number 3. Some people want us to get Mickey Schumacher. If we get Mickey Schumacher, that really could help our team in the constructors. Because I do need a feisty teammate. I mean, yeah, Jack Aiken is okay. I mean, he's not the best, but he's doing everything he can. But I really want a teammate who I think we can handle taking the fight to the teams that we need to chase in the constructors. Wow, we gained 3/10. Personal best in Sector 2. Boy, we are gaining a lot of time. Got a little hesitation there. Gonna improve our time, put us P6.
You've moved P6 with that last lap?
That was a better lap. Gained about a tenth, so I think, and we're now in the middle of a Red Bull sandwich between Max and Checo. I think we're just going to call it good. If that's good enough for us, that will get us in the top 10. We're only going to have one fresh set of tires for Q number 3. Alright, what does this put us in? We make it to Q3. We out-qualified Jack Aiken. It's been a while since we've out-qualified Jack Aiken. Ricardo beat the 2 silver arrows. Boy, that would have been the big shocker right there. Checo Perez in his home country, his home race being out. Gasly out-qualified Tsunoda. Good to see AlphaTauri back in the deal. Aiken out-qualified the 2 Astons. Good for him. Alonso out-qualifies Ocon. Seb out-qualifies Stroll. And, of course, we out-qualify our teammate. That means we're now into the top 10 shootout. Alright. I'm going to probably use an old set of tires for this first run before we use our... This is a used set of tires, so... Oh, our gearbox is worn. I forgot how many races we've had on that gearbox. I just realized the gearbox is worn, so... Well, if we take a penalty now, that's a 5 grid spot penalty. Okay, that was probably a throwaway. But to be fair, that's on a used set. We're probably going to use, we're probably going to end up either going to the hard tires when it gets to dry. Probably go to the end of the race. Because I don't know how the pace is going to be. I know we're going to have no soft tires for the race. Because we've used our soft tires in the in qualifying, so which is okay. I'd rather be on either the medium or the hard tires. Because remember, if you remember in Silverstone on F1 2019, I was the only car that started on mediums. I went hards to the end, and I still won the race, which is nice. What's this first lap? It's going to be a 17, probably our worst lap of the session. But we do have a fresh set of softs, and we also had front wing damage, so we'll get that wing fit.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Alright. See what... Wow, we're 3 seconds off the pace. Hamilton did a 14.6. We did a 17.8, so we're off by 3 seconds.
Oh, best lap.
So we're going to try to get... If anyone's wondering what I'm watching on my TV, it's Hell's Kitchen this first season. But of course, again, that was on a used set. This is my last new set of tires, and I'm gonna do about like 2 or 3 laps on these tires. Because remember, these are the tires we have to give back to Pirelli. Starting to gain some time. Half a second. That was a personal best. We are probably not going to win the pole. But I like to be ahead of the head of those drivers like Sainz and Leclerc and all them. I mean, because like I said, we're only 14 points behind Ferrari and the constructors. We're only less than 10 points back of the points lead. Shut up, Jeff. I was talking. We're less than 10 points back in the Drivers' Championship because after this race, we only have 3 more races to go. Oh, this is an improved lap. P6 behind the Red Bulls. We're P6 right behind the 2 Red Bulls. That's, if we don't get the pole, that's pretty good. That's where we want it to be. We want it to be P6. And I pretty much effed up turn 1. Doesn't look like we're going to improve this second lap on this run. But P6 will be pretty good for our team. We'll take P6. But remember, our goal, we have to beat Ferrari. Yep, that lap will not improve, but P6 will do.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top 3. Hamilton, Bottas, and Lando Norris. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but
damn.
Don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Alright, we'll take P6. Lewis outqualifies Bottas. Norris outqualifies Ricciardo. Max outqualifies Checo, steals that particular battle at Red Bull. Leclerc outqualifies Sainz. So we're ahead of the 2 Ferraris. I'm proud of ourselves. We're ahead of the 2 Ferraris, and that's really good.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. It made it look easy. Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Daniel Ricciardo.
How do you feel the competition is for you this season? You left some bodywork out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
No, I made a mistake. I made some mistakes. Yeah, but, you know, going from 3 seconds to P6, that's really good, but, you know, we still can't even beat Mercedes. If they're going to set a 14 and we can do a best 15, we don't have the pace to beat the Mercedes duo. The only way we can is if Mercedes fucks up and goes out of the race. But remember, we're starting on full wets, so we're going to have to think outside the box. What tire should we go? Alright.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
I don't know if I told anybody about this. We have a new helmet we're running. We're actually running, I believe, Daniel Ricciardo's awesome helmet for this weekend. Let's see. 17, that will be on the car for the Australian Grand Prix, so that's a major upgrade that's on the way, so we just purchased a major. Alright, let's do a 71 lap race at Mexico.
Here we go then. It's time to race in Mexico City, a place which gave Honda their first ever victory back in 1965. American Richie Ginther won from third on the grid. And what are the Honda-powered cars this year? Well, Red Bull have been going strong here in recent seasons, so can they keep that record going today? 17 corners then at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, 10 to the right and 7 to the left, and all of them will have to be tackled in difficult, wet conditions here today. No DRS assistance either, at least not for the start of the race, but the best overtaking opportunities will still be down into turn 1 or shortly afterwards into turn 4. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1.
Yeah, let's get right to the race. I don't want to hear.
For today's race, Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position.
Oh, Bottas on pole. Wait, did Hamilton take a penalty?
We have Verstappen, Perez, Thomas, and Hamilton. They've taken a grid penalty.
Yes, he has. We're on the clean side.
Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly.
Didn't know he had a penalty. Ricardo moved up.
They'll be starting further back after
Oh, Sainz had a grid penalty, that's why. Where's our teammate? Aiken took a grid penalty, so did Ocon, same with Tsunoda and Seb.
That's it then. It's time to go racing as we head to track.
Wow, the grid got shuffled up. So everybody took a lot of penalties. Ooh, we also got sunshine, and we also got another rain. So we got rain in the forecast. This race is going to be interesting. We're going to go 2 laps under target. It's lights out and away we go in Mexico, and it's a tentative start from everybody as Hamilton gets ahead, but now the spray is going to be really bad. And I just got spun. I just got hit. Oh, there goes Ocon. Ocon is around. We're around. Oh my god, oh my god! Big wreck, the 2 Alpines got together. That's a safety car. Yep, safety car. That's a huge wreck.
Caution, the virtual safety car has just been deployed due to a buildup of debris on the track. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of the
That was a huge wreck. And one of the McLarens has taken the lead. Yeah, Ocon lost control, hit us, sent us around. I don't know how bad the car is. How bad's the car? Okay, only a front wing. That could have been so much worse. Alonso was collected in that. I know we got collected because we got damage to the front wing. That was a huge wreck to start this race, and that had no business. Gonna put it on lean to start out. There's a lot of cars that have a lot of damage. Raikkonen's got damage. Woo! Gasly. Yeah, we need to speed up. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Raikkonen's got damage. I know we got damage. We're gonna have to pit. Oh, some takers on pit road. Oh, this could get interesting. Gasly and Norris have to serve a penalty. That's really going to damper their race. They were also collected. Boy, this Hamilton's got a 5-second time penalty. That's not going to help his case. What a crazy start to this race here in the Mexican Grand Prix. And we're going to come out ahead of Verstappen.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Raikkonen still making some repairs to his car. That was a huge wreck. That we had no place to go. I knew that was going to happen with Ocon, because he lost control of his car. We were wrong place, wrong time. I don't know how bad the car is.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Okay, looks like we didn't get a whole lot of damage. Only thing we got was the wing. Could have been so much worse. That could have ended disastrous for our team. Thankfully it didn't. We're also going to go ahead and save fuel on this first stint. Hate that for Lando, but well, if you're going to have a problem, glad it's lap 1, not lap 71. Now we're trying to catch up to Lando. Raikkonen had a lot of damage.
We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Yeah, but they're pulling away, and I got Verstappen breathing down our neck. At least this will put us back under target, or over target. What a great way to start this Mexican GP. Weather report.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Not breaking up, you...
Full wets seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
We're going to have to gamble, because remember, we're going to have a chance of rain towards the end of this Grand Prix, so at least we're going to also run dry tires.
I definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question that the track is drying. We might be in a position to change soon. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position.
Who's leading the race right now? It's Charles Leclerc. That's not what we wanted to see. Ferrari is leading this race, but could have gone to the intermediate tires.
We're in danger of running out of fuel before the end of the race. Start being a little conservative with the remaining fuel, please.
Okay, I don't know what this is.
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. In about 10 more minutes of this rain. Okay, fitting intermediate tyres next.
Okay, that was a glitch there. Now, yeah, Alonso's out of the race, so a disaster start for Alpine, who really did not need this. We let Verstappen go because of the fact that, you know, we're not going to beat Verstappen. Yeah, we're starting to get back into a target. Jeff's worried about our fuel deal, but to be fair, I did it intentionally so we can save fuel. But unlike Monza, where we were way under target, wonder if we should go ahead and switch to the inters. Try a little strategy. Well, we're gonna hope we're Jack Aiken's really gonna have to. Yeah, because we're losing touch to Verstappen and Norris, and that's a shame.
Okay, we'll fit inters on your next stop.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to change to the inters really soon. But Aiken is so far up the road, we don't have. If we end up doing a double stack, I really don't think it's really gonna hurt our chances. Yeah. This is almost going to be like Germany in real life, this race.
Strategy is available on the MFD. Understood, copy that. Understood, stopping this lap.
Alright, we're boxing. The track is really starting to improve. Look at that move, we just got around. Is our teammate pitting? We'll stay out because our teammate's pitting.
Jack in the pits.
So let's stay out, and a lot of these guys are going to have, I'll pit next lap. I know this wasn't what we wanted. I was going to double stack, but then I realized, I think Ferrari double stack. Who in the world isn't up in the lead of the race? Charles Leclerc is still leading the Grand Prix. We're going to pit next lap.
Teams seem to be putting intermediates on now. Come in and switch over if you need to.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Copy that.
We're going to box this lap. I was going to let my teammate go ahead and pit because he had the prior choice. We'll go ahead and pit this lap. Jack can help us try to limit the damage to Ferrari and the constructors. That would be good. So now we'll pit. Remember, Hamilton had to serve a 5-second time penalty for that collision. Who had 5-second penalties? I know we didn't get a penalty. Let's see. Verstappen, Checo, Alonso got a penalty. Norris got a 5-second time penalty for hitting us. That was causing a collision. Alright, now we're pitting this lap. Oh, if the two Ferraris are thinking this double stack's going to work, it's not going to work. Alright, we're all pitting. That's going to cost Sainz some time. And Sainz can't go because Weir just boxed him in. That's going to cost him a lot more time.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Exit now.
We'll be behind Ocon. Damn, Hamilton dropped all the way back to 18th.
Receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Seb is 20th now. Can we start getting around Ocon, please? And we do. First lap on the cold tires, we make an overtake on Ocon, so. And we're almost back to our target, so we should be okay. Then it's going to be dry for a bit, so the times are going to start tumbling. See if we can get around Russell here. Shut up, Jeff. What a bunker start to this one here in Mexico. Okay, come on, Russell. Quit trying to damage our car to where we're not going to be competitive. Shit! Fucking brakes are not working on this car. Let's wait until we get a chance.
We're trailing our teammate by 5.9 seconds.
Then Ocon's gonna get us on the straights. I can't believe Ocon's damage nearly didn't take him out of the race. I'm glad he didn't Ooh, Nikita made a mistake. Russell tried to pounce. Russell thought better of it. Need to pass the Williams and the Haas ASAP. Looks like we're gonna get around George. George gives us plenty of room. And now we are making progress. Now if we can get around Nikita here without an issue, we should be okay. What a crazy start to this Mexican Grand Prix of Season 2. Oh, Nikita threw a block on us. That's not going to go well with us. But we get around, we dispatched the Haas without much of a problem. I know we can't catch Max and Lewis because they're really up ahead. In real life, that's the two title protagonists, Verstappen and Hamilton. Now we're back on target, so that's good. That safety car let us save some fuel on that first stint. If we can go to medium tires, we might see if we can try to get full wets. Pace seems okay. I mean, that little damage we got to the car really is not hurting the pace. Right now what we're doing is we're going to follow Max and Lewis so we can get back up in the points, because right now the two Ferraris are in the points, and that's not what we need in the constructors, but it's still early days in the race on lap 9 of 71, so it's still early days here in this race, so anything can still happen in this race, and everything can happen. Remember what happened in the USA GP? Lewis Hamilton thought he had the race won. Our team screwed him over, and he was off sequence, so it hurt him.
Current forecast is 5 or 10 more minutes of rain before it dries up. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now.
And remember, we stayed out on the medium tires, and then the rains came.
Affirmative. Medium tyres at the next stop.
We're going to try that strategy again like what we did in the previous Grand Prix, and it rewarded us with a second. Ooh, almost ran the back of Verstappen. We just slammed the brakes just to not hit the Red Bull.
Still on the right tyres for the time being.
Man, we're just pulling away from the Williams and the Haas. It's because we have a competitive car. Been an interesting race so far. I can say this is almost like a cracker we're having. Oh, now we just got to run on Verstappen, and we just got around one of the title protagonists in real life, Max Verstappen. But I know he's going to get.
Good job, nice overtake.
But I know he's going to pass us. Yeah, we're going to just see if we can just follow him in it straight. Yeah, he's going to clear us. Thing is, we're going to have to outbrake him. Boy, we're coming back. Coming back. He's trying to pinch us. Nope. Oh, Verstappen overshot the curb. Oh, Verstappen's around.
Green flag.
Verstappen just touched us, and around went the Red Bull. Ah, no. I gave him room. Looked like he came over into us. This is bad news. I believe, and also here's the thing. That's Lewis Hamilton. I was going to say this. Lewis Hamilton came in this race in the points leader in the drivers' championship. Boy, this race has really gotten spicy here. I didn't want to, and we got our first warning for track limits. I didn't want to hit Lewis, so I had to swing wide. Now we're getting around Lando Norris, so we just got 2 overtakes for the price of 1.
Gap to teammate ahead is 2.0 seconds.
I know we can't defend from Norris. We're going to force him on the outside. Boy, Lewis Hamilton having a shocker of this race. This might be 2 races in a row. Lewis Hamilton looked like he had a car to win the race. Strategy screwed him over. I forgot how many races we ran on the gearbox. That's Carlos Sainz. Our teammates in the points. Need to get around Sainz because Leclerc is trying to extend the gap on us in the constructors. But like I said, it's still early days. Latifi's almost in the points. Of course, Russell scored points at Coda. That was an insane race we're having so far. If you thought this was going to be a boring Mexican Grand Prix, you're wrong. Make sure you guys can still hear me. Hi. That's Mick Schumacher up ahead. Our teammate's going to try to get Mickey. Oh, we're trying to stay ahead of Sainz. Trying to get my charger over here. Oh, wait. Sainz was going to get a run on us, but then trying to slow down and make the corner here so we can catch Nicholas. Need to switch something around. I'll do that in a little bit. Oh, dive bomb. Vehicle condition. Vehicle condition. So now we're up to P11, right behind our teammate.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
I think we need to start getting around Mick as soon as possible. It's like it's not raining anymore. See if this is the charger. If it is, I need to switch chargers. Or switch places with the chargers. So, yeah. Alright.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Aiken's trying to get Mick really wide for us to take the points. Because right now we are ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Question's going to be for how long we're going to be ahead of him. Trying to not run in the back of our teammate. That is your teammate, you know, Annie. So we're trying to not run in the back of our teammate. We're going to have a special one-off livery. Yeah, you can tell Annie Thomas's helmet looks a lot different. That is, I believe, Daniel Ricciardo's helmet. I think it's that Golf helmet that Ricciardo ran at Monaco earlier this year in real life. Try not to hit our teammates so we can get ahead. So now we're up to P9. Now we can try to get around Mick. Because we have a good car. Just need Aiken to stay with us in our tow.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now. Dries or inters.
As we just dive bomb Mick. Move us to P9.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Copy. Right, come in at the end of this
Gonna
lap.
box this lap for the mediums. Aiken just got around our team, just got around Mick. We're just struggling for grip. And now we're gonna box for the mediums, because now the track is dry. Yep, DRS enabled. As if you think we're done with the strategy in this.
Stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Yep, now the tires are starting to go away. So let's go ahead and box. Yep, everybody's coming in. Now we're going to see how long we can go on the mediums. Hopefully Aiken can stay out. Yeah, he's going to stay out. Because we decided to pit. We're going to go mediums.
Release, release.
Now Aiken will come in and do his pit stop. Alright. Now we're going to be on the mediums. The yellow branded mediums. Everyone in front of us are on the red soft tire. We're going to definitely improve our lap by a long shot. So we're going to see how the pace are going to be on these medium tires. Our first medium tires we've used in this race. As I said, we don't have to worry about the mandatory 2-tire dry rule, because that went out the window because we started on wets. Who's going to have to pit? Let's see. Ricardo. It's like Aiken is yet to stop. Lewis Hamilton has pitted. Looks like Aiken is the only one that has yet to stop, so. Well, he would have had first choice. But I made the commitment to go ahead and box the lap because I was ahead of him, so. So this will probably drop Aiken down the order. But he'll probably have more grip on us. When Aiken pits, we'll be P9.
Jack is coming in for his stop.
Hopefully he doesn't lose too much time. This will put us P9. Yellow flag out. Somebody's had a moment. And it's Sonoda. And the safety car comes out. That is great news for Jack Aiken. Wow. What on planets happened? It's like Lance Stroll and Yuki Tsunoda got together, and Stroll's got damage to his car.
Drop your speed. Our delta is
That
too low.
that
Risk
caution
penalty.
came at
Slow
a
your pace
perfect
immediately.
time for Aiken. That was not what Leclerc wanted to see. Question is, does boy, that's really good news. That's good news for our teammate, because he's not going to lose a lot of time. He just recently pitted. This really going to put this into his advantage. And looks like Stroll got a 5-second time penalty for running into Tsunoda. Yes, I can confirm. Lance Stroll, a 5-second penalty. That's a shame, because we had a good lap going. Our second safety car in this race. My God, we've had 2 safety cars, not 20 laps in this race. Those soft tires are not going to last long. I'd be on that grippy medium tire, if you know what I mean. So we go a second quicker in Sector 1. So now we're not going to have fuel issue later on in this race. This will be our personal best. And we're 4 seconds clearer up the road. That's our second warning for track limits. One more, we're going to get a penalty. So we need to be extremely careful not to get another track limit warning. Ooh, fastest lap, 22.198. But Norris takes it away from us. Now we're right behind Giovinazzi. First lap time up to speed. We get... Wonder if Yuki has already served... Wonder if Stroll's already came back in. Has Stroll served his penalty? The answer is yes, he has. Because Stroll got a 5-second time penalty. I wonder if he caused that collision with Yuki or he got turned. Whatever the case, he's now at the back of the field. It's like Bottas is leading. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's Ricciardo who's leading over Bottas. Then it's one of the Red Bulls. Trying to see who that would be. That's Checo. Then it's Leclerc. Then it's Gasly. Then it's then Giovinazzi. Then us. Then Norris. Then Sainz. And Hamilton's in the 10th place. The problem is everybody is on soft tires with the exception of our car, because our car is on mediums. You know, not as good pace as a soft, but we have more grip. Boy, we have had a safety car in this... We've had 2 safety cars in this race. My word. This race has become bonkers. Can't imagine what Imola and Saudi Arabia is going to be like for our My Team career mode. I did do a couple of races at those tracks, so... Gotta keep an eye on our gearbox. I think we're going to change it for the next race in Brazil. Try to not run in the back. And how was that a collision when we didn't even touch him? Now we're on used tire. We'll have used softs. No, I want to be on a new set of mediums. Gotta go to lap 50-51. But then we have a new,
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap. Okay, clear. We're leading our teammate by 1.8 seconds.
Sainz and Hamilton going at it. Now Hamilton ahead of Sainz. Oh, Hamilton has to pit. He's got damage. He and Sainz must have hit. That's huge for the championship. Now Sainz has got a problem. Does he have damage? He must have had damage because he hit Lewis. This could have huge consequences in the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors. Oh, Aiken's pitting.
Jack is in the pit. Jack in the pit.
Doesn't that really sicken you? That's a shame for Jack. Problem for Giovinazzi is we had DRS on him.
The car behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
No, they're not.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.9 seconds. The car ahead is beginning to pull away. We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes. The gap to the car ahead is 4.9 seconds.
Intermediates.
Confirming that we'll be fitting the intermediate tyres.
Ah, no, our teammate's out. Last week's winner is out.
Jack is out of the race.
That sucks. That's a shame.
Caution, caution. flag. Gap to car in front is 6.4 seconds.
Shit. I was trying to take a drink of water and the car went to the right. This is really going to shake up the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors. Leclerc's 4th. So Aiken's out. Lewis is 17th. This is, like I said, we're ahead of Lewis Hamilton. We'll pass Hamilton in the points. Yeah, Giovinazzi should have backed off and not stuck his nose up there.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Gasly is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 7.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 14 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1 minute 20.0. You're losing around 1.6 seconds. Giovinazzi is behind you. The gap behind us is 1.0 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 14 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:21.9. Our gap to the car in front is 8.8 seconds.
The only way we're going to probably catch Ferrari is that if they all pit now, I could try to stay out on mediums.
is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain in 10 minutes.
That's the thing I'm worried about, is if the AI goes ahead. Another safety car. Oh, Sainz is in the wall and now the race.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Giovinazzi got a 5-second time
MFD
penalty.
for a new strategy option. Confirmed. We don't currently have the data for that request. Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Complete. Go now. Okay, fitting intermediate tyres next.
This is our third safety car.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Russell ahead. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 41.8. You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed? There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
We're done. That's our race over. We are finished. That sucks. God, they've had 4 safety cars. Shit.
It's a performance to be proud of from our Mexico City Grand Prix winners. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Taking care of the car was absolutely vital today. It's been obvious all weekend that the pace was there, but look at the attrition rate we've had. They would have been very concerned about any minor anomaly towards the latter stages of this Grand Prix.
And Ricciardo wins the Mexico City GP. That was a crazy attrition fest.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen now leads the Drivers' Championship. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Yuki Tsunoda gets my vote today.
It's time to
And
see
we're
how
down
things are
by
shaping
19
up
points.
in the Constructors' Championship. McLaren continue to increase their gap at the top. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. And with that, we
AlphaTauri
wrap up
gets
another
around
weekend of
Alpine.
motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Russell got more points for the team. Well, hate that. But I knew it bent the steering, so.
Our margins are looking good right now. I think we've got room for some more investment.
Let's go ahead and do some facility work. Alright.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Alright, sweet. So our brake ducts have arrived safely. Our MGU-H has also arrived. So, yeah. Slowly but surely making some gains, so, yeah. Ferrari's overtaking us again. But, yeah. Before we go any further, and before we say goodbye, I'm going to do, like, the final 3 races will be, as I am... Alright, that's it. Thank you.